Let's start. Welcome to SDC. Hello, everybody. I'm very excited to be here. Everybody keeps saying that I'm very excited here, but I'm really happy to be here to interact with you guys. Since we have been preparing this moment for a long time, so I'm here to probably present our secure OS, TEEgris. So many people just wonder about this tiger. TEEgris is, in Portuguese, is a tiger. We just convey our hope that our secure OS is as strong as tiger, so we just name as TEEgris. Also, in security domain, TE means trusted execution environment. So the TEE and GRIS, we just name it like a secure OS as tiger, right? This talk consists of 4 parts. The first part is why do we need secure OS? The second part is what is secure OS then? And the third part is what is Samsung secure OS TEEgris? And fourth part is how can we work together with TEEgris? Okay. And I really start this talk with very meaningful picture. This picture just contains every essence of this talk. So let's look at the picture. I didn't get much laughter from the audience. I just expect more laughter from the audience. I try very hard to just find embarrassing as well as private picture in the Google. And this is what it is. Why this picture is very meaningful for you? Since this picture might be your picture. Because people use mobile devices every day, 24 hours, and put all the valuable personal information into your devices. What if your device is hacked? And what is your asset in your devices? It's like personal pictures, videos, contact informations, contact records, SNS account informations. Or if you use the pay apps, the pay app information like ID and account numbers, you just name it. Almost everything, every data in your devices is the valuable your assets. How can you just protect that against all the attacks? What if your cell phone is hacked? Maybe your device can broadcast your personal life to everybody. Is it possible? It's not a joke, right? And what are the attacks in your mobile phones? You just name it. Malware. People just keep downloading apps every day and just download files from websites and through the email attachments. Maybe that kind of files contains executable file and that root your devices. Also, what are the attacks? Phishing, hijackings, and memory dump is possible, keylogging, touch hooking, and maybe somebody can just steal your devices and just download the custom kernel and root your devices. All this kind of possible. So your device is not safe. More than 70% of the mobile device is based upon the Android operating systems. Android operating system is safe? I don't think so. Probably you heard about the CVE report, Common Vulnerability and Exposures. It's published by Google every month. And there's tons of vulnerability in the Android systems. And Samsung and Google try to just patch the vulnerability every month. We try so hard, but still, there's a lot of vulnerabilities and a lot of security holes. Maybe you heard about the stage flight 2 years ago. Also, Android system based upon Linux kernel. The Linux kernel is safe? I don't think so. Every year we have very big vulnerability problems. It's like the last year we have a dirty cow vulnerability, we have king root and table root too. So each year there's a big hole, we found big holes in the Linux kernel, so your device is not safe. So what do you need? Secure OS. And what is Secure OS then? In short, Secure OS is OS within OS. We just call outer OS as normal world and inner OS as secure world. So it is separated and use different memories. It's like Russian doll, Matryoshka. So it sounds like more safe, right? Let's look at the Secure OS in more detail. As I told you before, Secure OS, we just call it as TEE, Trusted Execution Environment. That means it's a hardware-backed, use separate memories and separate access control, separate scheduling, separate resource management. It's all done, everything is done in a very separate places and hardware-backed. So it's isolated. But think about that. If you're a hacker, you have, in the previous time, without Secure OS, you have to open just one door to the corner space, from the user space to the corner through the system calls. But with Secure OS, you have two doors. From the corner, by the secure monitor calls, that is hardware backed, you have to just open another door to the secure world. So now it seems more safe, right? I will talk about the current trend of the Secure OS. If you use Samsung device, mobile device, and if you use like Samsung Pay or Samsung Knox or Samsung Connect, Samsung Cloud, whatever, not the cloud, this kind of apps, then you already use Secure OS because this kind of application is very vulnerable, and also dealing with your personal account and dealing with the financial transactions, so it has to be protected. So it's already based on our Secure OS. Also, like biometric authentications, fingerprint, iris, face recognitions, that kind of application also dealing with very serious and valuable personal biometric information. So it's already on, based upon your Secure OS. Also like DRM, white bind thing, is already used as Secure OS too. And Samsung mobile device use three types of Secure OS. Qualcomm's QC and Trustzone's Kinebe. And our Secure OS, TEEgris. Right, thank you. And what is TEEgris? We start this project from 2013. And we try very hard and just make a decent one and actually begin to commercialize from last year. It's all over the world. We just apply our Secure OS to a lot of devices, so it's all over the world now. And what is TEEgris? TEEgris in a nutshell, as I told you, there's two operating systems. One is normal world, that consists of user space just contain the user applications and the kernel. And also, it has another OS that's a secure OS. It also has user space and kernel, secure kernel. And user space has, we just call it as trusted applications. So biometric applications and Samsung Pay, all these kind of things are trusted applications. So it, as I told you, it goes through, the apps goes through the kernel, through the system calls, and to the secure word, this can be entered through the secure monitor call that is hardware backed. And now, what is so good about TEEgris? Why are you so excited to be here and just keep saying TEEgris is, what is good about that? TEEgris is the world's first multi-core support secure OS. Why this kind of multi-core support is important? Since many applications begin to use UI. So like Samsung Pay has to be protected, but it has a UI. Since you have to just punch in your password or something like that. Then if the UI is exploited, then you're in big trouble. So we use trusted UI. The UI security is based upon our secure OS. In that case, it's consumed a lot of memories and computational powers. So multi-core support for the UI application is essential. Also, think about the biometric. Many people just begin to use biometric and more, starting from the fingerprint, iris, and face. Think about the applications. It's consumed a lot of memories and computational power. So it has to be supported by the multi-core. So multi-core support, in the perspective of the performance, is very crucial. We support. We are the only OS can support the multi-core so far. I can just point it out a lot of good things in our secure OS TEEgris, but only just saying the two things. One is performance that is supporting the multi-core. The other thing is, of course, the security. We will be world first GlobalPlatform certified OS. What is GlobalPlatform? GlobalPlatform is a non-profit organization that certify the TEE and SOC. So we are having been tested for a year by famous security labs, and we have been code reviewed, and we tested like side channel attacks and all this kind of tests. We just passed the test. And GlobalPlatform guarantee our secure OS is the safest one. And our OS will be certified in this coming November as a world first GP certified OS. So our security is guaranteed worldwide. And am I so fast? Because in rehearsal, it takes 20 minutes to get here. But anyhow, this is the last part of my talk for partners. We just made our Trusted Management Framework, TMF. That is, if you want to just make trusted applications, that application is running on the secure OS, then we will provide the room for you. Or we can just develop the trusted application for you guys. We can just manage your trusted applications, update your trusted application, and install all over the air, and we can do anything for you. And after you just make TMF, then partners can just enjoy and make a business together. So also, we will release our SDK through our Samsung's Early Access program. So if you visit this website, then you can have a lot of information based upon the NDAs, and we can discuss about the business opportunities, and we can just interact your ideas and inspirations, and I'm just very looking forward to having this kind of ideas from you guys. It's only 15 minutes. I have 5 minutes left. So, do you have any questions? My name is Heekwan Lee again from the Mobile Communication Division from Samsung. I'm in charge of the security engineering. And I think I forget this kind of part. And we're dealing with a lot of solutions like disk encryptions and routing detections, including secure OS. We're dealing with all kinds of solutions. So please feel free to just contact me, especially for the secure OS. Your question will be very welcome. So, any questions? Okay. Transit? Yeah. You mean transportation kind of things? The Samsung just support the transit solution based upon secure elements. So Hong Kong Octopus or something that kind of application is based upon the secure elements, not the secure OS.
Can we use TEEgris to do the similar an implementation for a transit instead of the instead of a secure element using the TrustZone?
We will think about it. If you have a more concrete scenario to just apply the kind of transit applications, we'll think about it. Because we also have to just talk to the business developer department. Because so far, because we only have, as far as I know, Japan and China only have 2 countries we support transit services based upon the secure elements so far. Okay. Oh yeah, I hear.
Okay.
He asked the difference between the NOx trusted systems and the secure OS. NOx is based on TEE. The NOx's security is only be guaranteed by the TEE. So NOx is the higher level applications, and we support the security of that. So is that clear?
Right, so I can develop any application using NOx API, and I can store my certificates inside my TrustZone, and then, yeah. So then why should I go for the TEEgris to develop my application?
NOx based upon the secure OS, as I told you, and the secure OS that support NOx. We have 3 systems. 3 secure OS also support NOx.
Right.
KNB and QC and the TEEgris supporting NOx. So for the developer, you don't have to care about what kind of secure OS Samsung use. Because if you wanted to just make only a NOx application, so you don't have to care about that. Because down below, we support you. Uh-huh. TEEgris? Okay, Note 8 in the United States, United America. Okay, that is QC. Yeah, QC. I can't tell you the model right now, but from the tablet and from the mobile devices, because we're just dealing with a lot of mobile devices. We have A series, Z series, we have another mass models and C series, so it applies. It depends on the models and depends on the series. We just use a different.
But it's already used in the market.
Yeah, already used in the market all over the world.
Okay, so I have got another question. You say that you support multicore and everything. So what's the difference between, okay, maybe another. What is not supported? I don't know. Do you support whole video stack in SecureOS?
Video? Yeah, some of the videos, like some of the good video from the Google site. It's like DRM video.
No, I mean that's used usually in SecureOS, as far as I know, all video processing, like frame buffer, X, and so on, is left in non-trusted world, like Android. Is it supported in TEEgris?
Yeah, only DRM content. Because to just protect the media material, the purpose of protecting the media material is DRM. Because we have to just protect the content provider's right, not else. If you want to just protect your own media content using, then you try to just try to make the trusted applications. Then you can just protect your own material. But so far, we only just protect the media material that is DRM content.
So we're going to have like one last question, so we could move on.
A question about the trusted applications inside of TEEgris. Are you implementing any security features like rollback prevention or signatures? And is it a partner's signature? Is it Samsung's signature for the application?
You name it. Everything's on it. Everything. I mean everything.
All right, we're gonna have to wrap that up. But thank you again. Let's give our speaker a round of applause.
Thank you very much.